Hey guys, Brad here. Today, I'm going to talk about a couple things. One being Mythbusters, and I was watching it, like a lot of it, a little bit before my vacation to my dad's house when my mom went to South Carolina. So what they were doing is they took like a dozen toothbrushes and they put it in a bathroom, and then they took a toothbrush and put it not in the bathroom, and then over a month they would test how much fecal matter was on these toothbrushes. And I was like, okay, well of course the control group isn't going to have anything on it. That seemed like it would seem like that would make sense to me. And at the end of the month they checked all the toothbrushes, the ones in the bathroom, and all of them had fecal matter on it. And they went to the control room, and I was like, well, this one's not going to have it. And yeah, it did. There's no escaping the shit. And I didn't feel too great about that, because you know when you flush a toilet, the vapor goes out of the toilet bowl onto all the things in the room, and it turns out it's everywhere. And I don't feel too great about shit being everywhere. Yeah, what can you do? I just know when I'm brushing my teeth, I don't like the idea of having stuff that's been in my rectum, in my mouth, and around my mouth. But I guess there's some people that may like that. And another thing I would like to talk about is what would be like one of the most perfect, even though I guess you can't really have most perfect or anything more perfect than something, because that's like saying more than 100%, and you can't mathematically, that can't happen. I was thinking about like the best multiplayer experience would be like a game like Resistance mixed in with like a Call of Duty type of thing, like with the like maybe not kill streaks, but like point streaks, like because in Resistance 2 rather, in the it was there's a berserk system that was basically your kill streak, if that's what you want to call it, and you got it based on damage and points. So like you do an objective and you get it, like the meter fills up. I really like that idea about that. And like guns, there should be a lot of guns. There should be a lot of different modifications that can be on the guns. And there should be plentiful amounts of missions with varying missions on the same maps. I think Resistance got this really, really good. Insomniac, they made it. And, another element that I think would be really cool is the survival aspect, such as like in the zombie mode for Call of Duty, like World at War and Black Ops. I think it would be really neat if there was a system where you started with a set of guns, and there were different, you could buy new guns, upgrade the guns with different attachments and modifications, such as, let's say you want 2 of them, let's say you want different magazines, bunch of laser sights, all these different kinds of explosives, different secondaries, different perks. Maybe you can get some allies with some AI. Oh, and right here I fail. Really? Well, after I go back in there, like there were like 3 people, and I do not get a single person in there. Well, okay, when I finally go in there, all right, right here, fail, 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 fail. There you go, Eric. Hope that makes you happy. And so not only would it be like a survival mode, maybe there'd be a set of sandbags. You're on one side, and there's a big-ass field on the other side. And on your side, you get a bunch of equipment where you can buy stuff with points you get. And basically, there's just a horde of hundreds of enemies at the same exact time. I was always imagining when I played Resistance that I'd want like a 1,000 grims just like charging like charging the beaches of Normandy or something, and I'm on the other side killing like 3 other guys, and then teabagging the shit out of them, and they finally kill the last of them. But whatever. And I read somewhere about Monopoly. Who's played Monopoly? Now, Monopoly was the shit. And so, the company that makes that decided to change it. How do you change Monopoly? Like, you get rid of the dice? Get rid of the dice and replace it with an automatic number calculator thing. That's bullshit. Total garbage. And there's no more money. There's no more money. I read this shit on Yahoo. It's like, instead of money, you just... Oh, fail. Look at this shit. Yeah. Well, maybe I should go to prison and get some practice. Here there are a lot of black people there. Just kidding, but seriously. So yeah, to check your money, it's in this computer system on the board. You swipe an ATM card or whatever, and it shows how much money you have. How do you fuck up Monopoly? Like, seriously.